Studio owners, stick around. In this video, I'll be showing you how to design a pricing sheet that turns price-focused customers into feature-focused customers. Diving into graphic design might be scary, so I'll be walking you through these design tips on Canva, an easy-to-use free tool. You can check it out for yourself by clicking the link in the video description below. Before we dive in, I want to remind you that Loudrumor is the premier marketing and consulting agency specifically for fitness studios. If you're interested in learning more, click the link in the description for a free strategy call. So here's an example of a pricing sheet that isn't too visually appealing. There's obviously a lot going on here, so let's clean it up a bit. Tip number 1, keep it simple. A pricing sheet that has too much text, graphics, or images takes the focus away from the features and differences between membership options, which makes people less likely to make the purchase. So I'm removing the unnecessary images. Instead, you could maybe have one image placed in the background at a low opacity so it's not too distracting, but also not very plain. Sometimes graphics are added to keep brand identity. Just make sure they're not too close to the information. For this example, I'll remove the graphics. You also want to make your text easy to read. Do this by minimizing the amount of text on your pricing sheet and having consistent fonts. Maybe your logo has a really cool font. Unfortunately, it can be hard to read, so choose a font that complements it. If your logo is sans serif like this one, meaning there are no decorative lines like the ones on this serif font, make sure the font you choose for your text is also sans serif. I'm choosing Barlow semi-condensed. Tip number 2, keep the number of different colors to a minimum. I understand that sometimes a brand or logo has multiple colors, but for a pricing sheet, I suggest 2 different colors along with a gray, white, or black. If you want to highlight the best membership option, make that column a color that contrasts the rest of your sheet. In this example, I'm using a teal color. Tip number 3, keep it organized. Organize your pricing sheet with what's included in the memberships on the left. This way you can use check marks for some features to show the differences between the membership options, which also minimizes the amount of text. Make sure spacing and alignment are consistent. The text on the left should be left aligned. Everything else should be centered within their cells. Also make your columns and rows equally sized. Now, these are just some basic tips, but in our Loudrumor consulting program, we actually dive into which features you can add, tips for the best naming structure, how to sell it properly, and much more. Again, if you're interested in learning more, click the link below to schedule your free strategy call. And if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more videos just like this one.